Good evening to all my social media followers. This is Vernessie Joseph coming to you live on YouTube. Continue to promote myself, my business, 7 Locks of Hair. Um, Today, this will be didn't complete all 31 days of May Live that was put on by Yolanda Jordan of My Pretty Brown Dolls. So I decided this week that I would continue and move forward and complete it these last days of June. So this will be considered day 24. Um, so moving forward, like I say, I'm a creator of Crochet Dolls, 7 Locks of Hair, love of creating crochet stuff. So that's what it means. It means love of crown strength of my hair as well. Love of cherished stuff. It all evolved from a blog. From that blog, wrote a book, as well as I started my business creating crochet dolls. I love what I do. I can't stress it more than anything. This has been a lifesaver for me. This fiber art world of crocheting amigurumi crochet dolls. As I've stated before, I will be moving forward into other areas. May sound like a broken record, but anyway, I was reflecting today on which direction and what areas, besides my promoting my business, did I want YouTube platform to be um, about. So, like I say, I've been a blogger, and now I decided I'm gonna move my blog. I did start podcasting on Anchor and did a couple of podcasts. So I decided I'm going to use this platform as a way of bringing my blog to life. Um, I've been blogging since 2008 because I started on Blogger, just with Google Blogger. Then I moved on to WordPress, and I've been on that journey for a few years. Um, I took portions of my blog and I wrote my first book, and I'm working on my second book. Hopefully, it can launch. I'm going to push the goal for it to launch on my 2 year anniversary of starting my business, my doll creations, which is September 9th. So that's the goal that I'm looking to move forward in creating that second book, bringing my blog into a book. It was more on the spiritual interpretation of scripture. Let me just say, for a while, I grew up Christian and kind of strayed after my father passed and my brother passed. I kind of lost my faith. And then I started realizing what it really is, faith, what it really is, my journey, my personal journey, all about. Because for me, scripture has many meanings. Scripture interpretations are taught in many different religions, many different cultures, many different beliefs. So I've asked myself numerous times what's more important, having that uh, religious relationship or that spiritual relationship. For me, it's been challenging. Um, like I say, I grew up Christian, sat under several ministers in the Christianity, biblical in churches. But like I say, I lost my faith and I stepped away for quite a number of years. I wouldn't. I was bitter and angry after my father passed away. I just could never understand. Um, just being selfish, I guess, almost to the sense of almost hateful, losing my faith. Um, just could never understand the reasoning. But like my husband always tell me, everyone's day is coming. We never know when or where or how. But my father died of cancer, and I really struggle with it. Um, then I lost my brother to COVID. Some people don't like to talk about things that's traumatic that goes on in their life, but for me, um, I think talking about it kind of helps me. Ever since then, I think I mentioned too that I've been suffering with struggling with anxiety, and they call it um, psychogenic movement balance disorder. But I noticed that those triggers come on more or less when I think too hard or I feel myself, my brain going in a negative direction. So if I stay on a positive direction, my energy stay on a positive ground. I kind of can control it. So I've been trying to pay attention to my triggers, and I notice anything that crosses my mind of stress, anxiety. It flares up when I think too hard on anything that's uh, negative. Uh, just the least thing, I get excited or anything. Uh, it triggers those this balance issue. Still struggling with it. Praying. To, I'm praying to God. Um, and to me, God is having that personal relationship with Him, or like they say, Him. But for me, having that spiritual grounding with the higher power, a believer in the mind, body, and soul of spiritual grounding here on earth in nature. I guess that's why I truly love here in Laurel, Mississippi. It's just so peaceful and quiet, just in the area where I am. Just love the sounds of nature, the chirping of the birds, the fresh, clean air. Surrounded by a lot of a lot of trees, and just the smell of the fresh air. And I'm not saying that it's perfect, but so far where I'm living, I consider it perfect. Um, I love life. Um, there's one issue that I guess I struggle with being an introvert, and my husband kind of told me that I'm unapproachable, and, and it kind of puzzles me. Why would he say I'm unapproachable? Um, I love people. I'm not. I'm not bougie or anything. I am quiet. I I do stay to myself mostly, and I guess that's why we don't necessarily run in the same circles of company of friends and things of that nature. But we do love each other dearly. Uh, but we never ran in the same circle of friends. I don't know if that's something that anyone else struggles with as a couple. Uh, we are so uncompatible in certain areas in life, but I'm just loving this peacefulness of understanding what it means to be retired. Hi, hi, Mrs. Miss Fuller. Thank you for coming on board. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm gonna just just trying to understand really this journey that I'm on right now, and it's just mind-boggling to me sometimes to understand um, what it means to be on spiritual level of understanding than just a religious level of understanding. Um, I kind of strayed away from joining any church home on the grounds of having to fellowship or pretty much all aspects of sitting in a congregation of being in a religious congregation. Put it that way. I do believe in God. Do believe that there is God, there is Christ. But does it really matter as to where I get my uh, understanding of God? Put it that way. I dabble in. I'm more on the grounds of understanding on a spiritual, uh, personal understanding. So when I blogged, I did used to take different scriptures and then interpret parts of it and what it means to me. So if you go over to vernessiesjourney.com, that's my blog, and I plan on using this platform to just start going into sharing exactly what my blog is all about. So, like I say, for me, spiritually, I'm on a spiritual level of just learning more about my mind, my body, my soul, and what it means to me, um, having that personal relationship with God. So, yeah, I'm going to end on that note, and I want to thank my longtime friend for dropping in. I really appreciate you coming on board. And for anyone that can share what it means, what's more, who's on that spiritual level of, and share with me, um, I would love to hear what your meaning of having that personal relationship with God. I'm going to end on that note. Like I say, I'm the creator of and a business owner of Seven Locks of Hair. I create beautiful crochet dolls. If you're interested in having your own personal doll, reach out to me at my email, sevenlocksofhair@gmail.com. Thank you.